Left. Blaster. Yeah, bag, I'm gon' get to. Broke bitch through a fit cause we through. Op niggas like pick like we cool. Check on his neck, don't be mad when I move. Yeah, bag, I'm gon' get to. Shit, Boogie finna turn 2. I love my bitch, she put me on some shit I never knew. Play with my funds, choke a nigga till he blue. Yeah, bag, I'm gon' get to. Cause the bills damn that do. You ain't turning down shit, you drinking Bel Air too. I seen pussies running pack, you a Care Bear too. Yeah, bag, I'm gon' get to. Cause I ain't got shit to prove. Plus when you got paper, you can pick where you move. If it ain't about $1, I'ma hit it with a snooze. Nigga play, I'm gon' get through. So play around and get you drew. Ask them niggas if they knew you run your hood, they like who if you speak.
Yo, what's happening, man? It's DC with the Chalk Talk podcast, man. And today we got another story segment for y'all, bro. So this segment right here gonna be how I almost got my cousin into college with me. So it was 2017, and I was being recruited at the time, and we was bringing in schools, and schools sometimes, bro, they want to know who the other people is on the team. That's, like what other dudes y'all got that's going crazy too. Like we don't want to just we talking to y'all, but y'all don't got no other dudes. So all the main dudes was either already getting offered or they was hurt. So DJ he had his stuff going on. He was getting recruited. Banks was, Banks, shout out Aaron Banks, man, he in the league. But Banks was damn near, he was holding the torch for us. Like, he was the one bringing everybody in and then passing them down. And then it was like a pecking order. So Banks was getting recruited. Then Banks would tell schools, like any school Banks wasn't really feeling, he'd be like, oh, we got a receiver that's, you know what I'm saying? And they'd come talk to me and vice versa. If it was a school I knew, like, talk to DJ, then so then go down and all the stuff. So yeah, man, everybody was getting recruited. If they wasn't getting recruited, bro, they either was hurt or they was just on some shit like, nah. Like, for instance, right, we had Bam. Bam was raw. Bam was hurt though. DJ was hurt too, but he kind of was 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like, schools was still talking to him, but he was kind of like, oh, I'm hurt. So then Nut was kind of like, like, I don't really care for it. So the only one left was Fish, was Yeye. So shout out DeVarier, bro. DeVarier, that's my cousin. He was my quarterback from Little League all the way to high school. And DeVarier got a lot of credit for stuff. I mean, I got a lot of credit, but DeVarier didn't really get as much credit as he deserved. Like, people looked at me because I was scoring touchdowns and all the stuff, oh, he raw, he fast, he doing this, but nobody ever really looked at behind the scenes like the work DeVarier put in. So it's like springtime after senior year. I remember because it was after prom, and was it spring? No, because signing day was in January. I take that back. It's like damn near right after football season. It's our senior year. This is our last year of high school. And I remember the top 2 schools that I was battling for me was Boise State and Nevada. And shout out Coach Chip, man. Coach Chip was the DB coach at Nevada. And they wanted me up there bad, like bad. They used to always call me every other day. They did some home visits, man. They was doing everything they could in their power to get me. And I was trying to tell, I'm a loyal person. So the dude who offered me at Boise, he was recruiting me at another school he had came from. And, I was kind of in my head, I'm like, man, he did a favor in my eyes. Like, man, you went to a whole different school and pulled some strings to get me an offer. I looked at that like, that's big. So, Nevada was doing their thing, calling me every other day, checking on me, man, how's the family? How's pops? How's moms? How's the family? And I'm just, having conversations. But it was kind of, I didn't know who to pick. I still was kind of like, man, I don't know. I like both schools the same, but, yeah. So I remember they had asked me, like, you talking to Boise State, man. We see you just got offered. Man, what do we need to do to get you? Like, man, we'll do anything to get you, man. Just let us know what we got to do. And I was like, you know what? I'm like, hey, I'm like, Coach Chip. He like, what's up with it? Cool dude, man. Shout out Coach Chip, man. He was a real coach. Like, I love Coach Chip to this day. He was like, excuse me. He like, man, what we gotta do? And I was like, look, my cousin played quarterback at my school. He got 3.0, 3.5 GPA. He just don't got no offers. I'm like, he played quarterback, but he could play anywhere. Like, he could play running back, corner, safety. Like, he an athlete. They like, man, send us his film. So I'm like, all right, I'll send the film over. Boom. So me and Coach Chip was real tight. So I'm telling him, like, Coach Chip, I'm like, man, you got to be honest with me, bro. I'm like, if he don't got a shot, let me know. But if he do, let me know, because that's going to determine if I go to y'all school or not. Because I wanted him to go. Like, we was trying to package deal, both of us. So he was like, look, man, he like, I'm being honest. He like, I like the film. He like, but the only thing is, I would have to talk to the QB coach and the DB coach, the other DB coaches, because I already got enough dudes that I'm recruiting. I'm like, man, I'm like, Coach, I promise you, I'm like, if you could get him into school, I will commit to y'all right now. So he like, all right. So he like, look, he like, let me talk to my staff. He like, and I'm gonna call you back in a couple of days. I'm like, all right, bet. So, boom. This was like, cause signing day was like January 1st, I think, or February. It was one of those, and I didn't hear from him for like they usually used to call me every couple of days, and I just stopped hearing from him. So I was just like, damn, like, man, where Coach Chip, like, where you been at? And then when he finally called back, he didn't mention nothing about it. So I was like, hey, what's going on? Like, what's the updates? He was like, man, how you doing? How you doing? Like, how, like, just trying to focus more on me. So in my head, I'm like, damn, bro, they not even messing with my Cuddy. Like, they not trying to get him in there. So I'm like, dang. So he like, man, I'm trying to see right now, man. It's not. He like, I'm gonna be honest, it's not looking too good. He like, but I'm gonna keep fighting for you. I'm gonna keep fighting. So I'm like, dang, like, I'm kind of just like, damn, bro. So signing day finally come, and that morning, bro, I'm telling y'all, that morning I was like, I'm finna go to Nevada. I'm finna just go to Nevada, because I trust, like, Coach Chip didn't do nothing shady, bro, at all. He was actually trying to help, but he didn't call back. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna give him till this time to call and see what he say. So I remember it was like 12, like, afternoon, and I signed. I remember I signed my papers, and it was going crazy on Twitter, like, oh, 3-star wide receiver from Richmond, California, El Cerrito High School, Damon Cole has just committed to Boise State. And when he seen that, he called, like, hey, hey. So I'm like, yeah. He like, man, did you sign your papers already? I'm like, yeah, I just signed them. He like, man, I was just calling you to let you know, man, that we got a spot for your boy. So I'm like, what do I do? Like, I'm like, I just signed my papers. And they was like, man, once you sign, you sign. And I just felt hella bad, because I'm like, bro, y'all didn't call me. I told y'all to call, like, we talked. I'm like, I'm thinking you was gonna call and let me know. And yeah, bro, like, I felt hella bad, because my cousin used to work so hard, bro. He used to work hella hard. He went through a lot, bro. People doubted him, and he did everything he could, bro. And I felt so bad, because it's like, bro, you had a chance to do the unthinkable, and it's like you just dropped the ball. But at the same time, I don't really fault myself for that, because it's like I told, we talked about this, and I just didn't hear from nobody. So I thought, like, damn, it's over with. And yeah, man, that shit was crazy. Like, I talk about that shit to this day. Like Like, man, what if? Like, that was like a what if, like a crazy what if moment. But yeah, man, that's gonna wrap that segment up, man.